Morning guys, Recovery Jimmy here. I'm in a borrowed car. My car has broken down this week, so a bit of a different setting, a bit cleaner. Yeah. It's been a while, so apologies that I've not not checked in video. I mean, I've been checking in on Instagram and things like that. But I wanted to do a quick video today. I woke up this morning with some kind of mantra in my head, and it kept on repeating, and it was earn this or earn it. And then it made me think of Saving Private Ryan. Now, obviously, most of us have seen the film Saving Private Ryan. All these soldiers go to find one guy to get him out of the war, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the film, Hanks's character is kind of, you know, on his last legs, and he's dying, and Matt Damon, Private Ryan's character, saying, you know, what can I do? What can I do? And Tom Hanks is going, earn this, earn this. You know, it's like, yeah, okay, we all saved your life. I'm dying because, you know, we were put in this situation, and so no, go. You've been given a second chance at life now. Go and earn it. You know, and he has a good life and blah blah blah. But that's what I wanted to talk about today. You know, being just alcohol or drug free isn't enough. It's really not just enough to be free from addiction. You have to get out there and do something with your life, because otherwise, what's the point? Do you know what I mean? You're just kind of, you're almost like being excuse me, a dry drunk. Do you know what I mean? Just getting by, just scraping by. Going to the meetings and you know, yeah, I get that right at the beginning. That's good, you know, one day at a time and all that. But you know, once you get stuff under your belt, it's once you get days under your belt, months under your belt, multiple years, start doing something, you know. Share your recovery, help other people, but also just away from that, have a life, you know, enjoy your life, do things. And I'm not just doing this video on the back of, you know, my life is good at the moment. You know, my photography is so my gardening is going really well. You know, my business, being able to pay my own way in life, that's going really well for me. Obviously it could be better, but my life is basic and simple, and I like it like that. But my photography is really kind of started, no, I wouldn't say taking off. Do you know what I mean? It's reaching more people, and I've been asked to do an exhibition, which, you know, I'm made up about, and that's like, you know, as I say, like 17 months ago, that would have just been unheard of. But I'm not just doing this video because of that, because my life is kind of, you know, having moderate success and on all that. But I suppose it kind of makes me think, yeah, it's not good enough to just be sober or clean. You have to go out and do things. You have to earn it. You have to earn it. You have to make sure that you've been given this second chance and you're going to do something with it, because otherwise, what's the point? Do you know what I mean? You have to go out and be somebody, you know, be yourself. I mean, the first and foremost, be yourself, but be what you always wanted to be, or who you never dreamt you could be. At least try it. Do you know what I mean? Because, as I say, this whole dry drunk thing, it is paramount to that, because, okay, you might not have the same behaviors and doing this and doing that, but you're just sober. By not doing anything with your second chance is it's just a waste. Do you know what I mean? You've been given this opportunity. Well, you've taken the opportunity and you've done it yourself. So if you can do that, then why can't you do anything else? Do you know what I mean? If you're not happy in your job, find something else. I'm not saying go out and quit your job and then, you know, yeah, scary back to the square one almost. But no, do it sensibly, you know, work at things. You know, if you're not happy in your situation, then change it, you know, make these changes, because there's nothing worse than just being sober and clean, and then the little worms will start manifesting themselves and going, well, what am I doing this for? Do you know what I mean? What, my life is just the same, but I'm just sober and clean. What's the point? No, there is point. Get out and do something with your life, you know, get out and make something. Even if it is just, you know, volunteering at a charity, or you know, just finding a fiver in the street and then, you know, handing it in, doing something like that. You know, be a good person. You know, that's enough. But just change things. Be somebody else. I'm saying be somebody else, but I'm saying be somebody else from what you were in active addiction, because, you know, just being sober and clean isn't enough. And I just wanted to rant about that today, because, you know, I think in the past when I've had small moments of sobriety, nothing's changed. You know, I've not really kind of gone, right, now I'm going to do something, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. It gets easier, you know, just the whole thought of getting out and going, do you know what, I'm going to start taking a lot more pictures again, for me was just, it's just helped me so much over the past year. Just whenever I'm feeling a bit down or feeling a bit useless or pathetic, I'll go out and take some pictures. And don't get me wrong, yeah, we all love the dopamine hit that we get on Instagram or Facebook and all that when you get likes. But for me, when my photography gets likes, rather than just some plated dinner that I've cooked up, and I'm not having a problem with people that cook really nice food and chefs and all that, that's great stuff. But, you know, like when you've just got some beige dinner and you take a picture of it and put it on Instagram and expect some kind of loads of likes, nah. But yeah, anyway, getting aside that, you know, when I take a picture, yeah, you get the dopamine hit because you get some likes and all that, but I love, that's the whole point of my photography, is getting it out to the masses and getting it out to people. When I was doing photography in college, it was great because, you know, we would have little exhibitions within the college so that, you know, friends of the college or whatever, or other students would come along and have a look at them. But now with the advent of social media and the internet and all of that shit, it's great to get it out there and just share it, and you get loads of other people that you don't even know having a look at your stuff, which is, you know, going back to the early days of photography, that was the only way you could do that, was by having a massive big exhibition in a gallery, which I'm loving having that, because I think there is still something magical about going along and seeing the actual print in the flesh, and going up and really kind of seeing it supersized rather than just on your phone or your laptop or your iPad. So yeah, so get out and do stuff. Do you know what I mean? Again, my life is just immeasurably better because I'm sober and clean, and yours can too. You know, if you're struggling, then, you know, please get in touch and just ask for help. Not just me, other people, you know. As I say, do the meetings at the beginning. If it's not for you for the whole time, then fair dues. But, you know, a lot of times I've been going into meetings in the past, and, you know, people talk about this, you get the same old people just, you know, telling the old war stories, and that's fine, but do you know what? There is other stuff out there in life. You know, the war stories are good, they're good at the beginning, but at the end of the day, you need to go out and make stories that aren't just about how depraved and fucked up your life was. You need to make stories about what you're doing now and in the future, and where you're planning on going and what you're going to become. Because it's all very well looking in the past, but you shouldn't stare. You should just glance at the past. The future is where you should be headed and where you should be focused on and looking at. So yeah, that's it today. I'm gonna it's don't know what I'm saying there. I've literally just got my phone propped up on something, so I'm glad it didn't fall over, and I haven't pressed the button or something, so I'll just give you a quick glance. I think we've been up here before. It's Scarlet Point. Yeah, that's called Scarlet Point, near Castletown, Isle of Man. Yeah, so do the usual. Hit like, subscribe, share, comment, DM, share it about, do you know what I mean? And if you're on the Isle of Man, my exhibition is running from the open night, the launch night, free to anyone to come along, is on this Friday coming, 4th of February, between 6 and 9. And then it's just open daily. It's in a little vegan cafe, so it's open from, well, they're actually open from Wednesday to Sundays. I think it's like 9 to 5 or whatever, but thereabouts. So yeah, and it's on until the 10th of March. So if you're on the Isle of Man, if you're not on the Isle of Man, fucking book a ferry, come and see my show. You know, it's a cafe, so it's free. Just come in and have a look. There will be prints available. And for the shameless plug, I am hopefully going to set up an Etsy page so that people can buy prints from me, mail order and all that shit. But yeah, so stay safe, stay strong, stay supportive. Yeah, and just look after each other and look after yourself and go and do something. Earn this. If you're sober and remaining sober, earn it. Go and fucking do something with your life and really, really prove to yourself that the second chance was worthwhile. Staying sober and clean isn't enough. You've got to do more. I'm not saying that it's not good to be sober and clean, of course it is, but if you want something out of life and not be in a danger of falling back into your old behaviours, go and do something, go and change shit, go and mix it up and have a good life. Have a good Sunday as well. Alright, love you all, peace.